Today I'm going to do a quick dash through checking my drawers that I use most often and a couple of drawers that I know need a little reset. And so I'm going to take this with me or have it handy, and that way whatever I find in there that needs to come out, I can put it in there. So I'm going to try to do it just as quick as I can.
If you've got some drawers that you've already decluttered and you want to do a quick check and reset, grab a bin and come on, we'll do it together.
This drawer needs a good reset. It's got a little too much in it. When I first set it up, it had one purpose. It held the TV guide, the current one only, and the remotes. And then when I was decluttering, I started sticking in puzzle books and notebooks to write on, and then I stopped using them. So all of this needs to come out. And we're going to go back to what we had before. The current TV guide and the remotes. That's all we need in there. And then this drawer doesn't have much in it, as you can see. It's got my plug-in, it's got a fan, the overhead fan, the chain broke, so I keep that there in case I get hot. It's got a couple of coasters in case I need them, fingernail file, flashlight, and this is just to smell good because I don't use those little candle things. And this drawer has some movies in it. So that didn't take long. I found when I was decluttering. So I don't know what year this is. Oh, here's the date. 1991. December of 1991. This drawer needs a little quick reset as well. It usually stays pretty good, but as I declutter, sometimes I'll put stuff in and then realize I need to get rid of it. So I don't need that many pencils in there. This tray, there's usually an ink pen in it too, but I was using it. But this tray, these are lids from ice cream. And when I want to work on something on the table, I can just grab whichever tray. This one has a flashlight and a bookmark. It has a thing to tie back my hair with if I want it. So I'm going to put these over here. And this one with the fingernail files. And we'll leave that in there. And usually there's an ink pen in here as well, like I said. But that's all reset, and there's some paper underneath if I want to write a note. But that's all that needs to go in there. I've got a comb and a ruler in there as well. That's all I need in there. And these here have books in them. That's a good book if you haven't read it yet. And this one also has books in it. By doing this, it allows me to take things to where they want to go really quickly. Also, anything I want to go through, I can sit at the table and go through it, and it's all handy. And I know there's not a whole lot, so I think this will work out well. This drawer over here, it needs a good little reset. So it was a bunch of paint chips that I saved out, or that I was going to paint, and I was going to think, what color do I want? Well, I ended up going with white because that's what I always do. Meanwhile, I got a bunch of paint chips, and as I collected them, and eventually I gathered them all together and put them in here. So I have some index cards, some bookmarks. These are also index cards, and a cute little pin. I'm going to plop those in there with the pin, and now that's all that's in that drawer. That's good. This drawer, it's alright, it looks good, so we're good there. Okay, now we'll go into another room and look at some more drawers. I'm going to post these on the local site where you can give things away and see if anybody wants them. Maybe they'll use them for crafts. Okay, this drawer I don't really have what you call a junk drawer per se. This is more a utility drawer. It's in my kitchen, but I keep a flashlight, a couple of screwdrivers, a hammer, so a few things like that. And as you can see, for dividers in this, I used an empty candy box, the top and the bottom, because it's not a very deep drawer, and this worked out pretty good. And it also, they slide. I could put something to make them stop sliding, but it gives me a place to keep the hammer as well, and it stays pretty good. It stays good enough. This one, it looks messier than it is. There's things, we don't use matches a whole lot, but there's some matches here, those little things you put in to collect the moisture. This is some keys, tape, scissors, a few paper clips, that sort of thing. So anytime we need this sort of thing, this is where we come to. So I'm not worried about the fact that these are cardboard. If this was a drawer that things got wet, then I would make sure that I used only plastic. And these were the lids that came off of some kind of spray can, probably an aerosol spray can of some sort, and just an empty tray. So I don't use fancy dividers in my drawers. I just use plastic trays or empty lids or stuff, something of that sort. Silverware drawer, I think it looks pretty good, so I don't think I need to mess with it. Got a couple of dishes in the sink, as you can see. I just have 4 place settings for things. So we've got, looks like a fork, a big spoon, and a little spoon dirty. I can tell what's missing or what's dirty because I can tell what's missing in the drawer. This drawer, I think it looks pretty good order, so I think we're good here. And this one also is in pretty good order. So this one's just got stuff in it that I don't use much because this drawer, the little plastic thing underneath the roller thing broke. So it's only stuff that I use very rarely. So I think we're good there. Oh, one more top drawer here. This one has the dish rags and scrubbies and that sort of thing in there. So there we go. Out of all the drawers that I went through, this is all that I had left. I'm going to see if anybody wants the paint chips to use for crafty projects. The pencils I can take and put in my pencil holder. And this is going to go in recycle, and these I'm going to go through and see if there's anything I need to keep. And that's it. So very quick.
Hey, I just want to take a moment to remind you, if you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss future videos. Now, back to this one. I find that a quick check and reset of my drawers every once in a while keeps them from getting too far out of sorts, and it doesn't take long to get them back in order. So I hope you came along with me and did a quick check and reset of your drawers as well. And now it's time for a quick decluttering poem. Top drawer. It's just a drawer, but so much more. It holds my this and that's. And when I need those things, I need to know right where they're at. When this and that's are hard to find and drawers are out of sorts, it's time to check and quick reset so everything's top drawer. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Leave a comment in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you.